Hey everyone, I'm MonkeyOKS, and this is Cheap Game Review. Every week we look at a new release on Steam costing $5 or less. Today we're looking at Noctambulant. Came out August 22nd. It's currently $4.49, normally $4.99. Noctambulant is a hand-drawn 2D survival and psychological horror game. Renee moves in with her grandmother after the passing of her parents in a tragic accident. Walk with Renee and unfold the terrifying mystery as to why she was made to go to bed early every night. So I'm a sucker for hand-drawn, weird art style stuff. Ooh, hey. So this one caught my eye. Let's see what we got. My name is Renee. I lived happily with mommy and daddy. I love toys, all kinds of them. I'm not going to try to do a little girl's voice. That would just make this way too creepy. On my birthday, mommy made a doll just for me. I hug it every night to sleep. I love the doll so much. And I love daddy and mommy so much. But something happened. Something really, really bad. The very next day, there was what they called a funeral. The only person at the funeral was an old lady. She said she was my grandma and that mommy and daddy have passed away. Grandma said that I had to move in with her, and we were on a car to her house right after the funeral. I only had the doll with me. I had lost everything else. Mommy and daddy were gone. Grandma's house was big. I was given new clothes, lots of toys, and dolls in my own doll room. Everything I couldn't have before. And it has been 6 months since. Don't you worry, little angel. So nothing is happening. Spacebar. Ah! Soon I'll find your other wing and you'll be able to fly again. Grandma. Renee. Cough. It's 7 p.m. Time for bed. Cough, cough. Pack up your toys and hurry to your room. Yes, Grandma. Every day, Grandma makes me go to bed early and locks the door shut. I don't understand that. A and D, W, okay. It was a little weird that left-clicking progressed the dialogue before and then it switched to spacebar. It took me a minute to get that. Mommy, you will always be loved. Okay. Renee, it's that dream again. I can't sleep. Now that I think of it, I didn't hear any locking sounds. Did Grandma not lock the door today? Grandma's been coughing a lot today. Is Grandma feeling unwell? Renee's bedroom. I'll check if the door is really locked. Maybe I can go back to the doll room to play. So, M to open map, escape options, hold space under this object to hide, space to interact with items. Okay, what's the map look like? Oh, hey. Alright. Alright. What is that? Colored pencils. Renee's colored pencils. Her mother used to draw with her back at home. Renee would tell her mom what she wanted to draw and they would do it together. It's now one of the activities she loves to do outside of playing with dolls. Mommy used to draw with me. Alright. Guess that's just a hiding spot. I don't know that I can interact with that. Can't turn the light on. So, someone's bedroom is across the hall, but like, we're 2D like this. How do I get across the hall. There we go. All right. Purple bottle. A purple glass bottle. Can we not take anything? We just ID stuff, I guess. Hide under those things. So does Grandma turn into a monster, or is there just a monster? All right, we went into that. What could Grandma be doing this late at night? Where am I? I'm over here now, so the other way goes to the room. There's the attic, but let's go in. What is that on the floor? Did Grandma drop that? Grandma's torn note, an offering for the 3 dolls. 2 drop of blue, 2 drop of red, 2 drop of purple, 2 drop of yellow. Then give the big shelf in the living room a knock. Okay, blue, red, purple, yellow. Yeah, there's a thing over there. It's not safe now. Yeah, no kidding. I know I'm not supposed to go over to this thing, but let's just see. Becky? Who's Becky? Hey. Oh, hey, no. Oh, boy. Where can I hide? Where can I hide? It's coming. Ah! No! This better not be a dead. Grab the butcher knife, little girl. Grab the butcher knife. Well, okay. Yep. Thankfully, it didn't seem to be able to chase me into the dead end room. Alright, we're back in the playroom. Mommy used to read these to me before bedtime. Choose a book. Oh no! Let's just read a book and pretend this isn't happening. Once upon a time there lived a sorcerer. He practiced a dark and uncommon magic, and all the people in the village avoided him. He was lonely and sad and moved to live alone by a hillside. 3 curious girls, Lala, Lulu, and Lily, decided to leave their homes to go up a mysterious pink mountain. The path up the mountain was fun. The 3 good friends, side by side, chattered merrily through the twisting and turning of the road. Right before sunset, a thick fog enveloped the pathway, the trees in the forest, and they could hardly see anything. Oh, I think there's more to read in the other book. As they couldn't see less and less, the 3 girls got more and more afraid. Let's hold hands, piped up Lulu, who was right in the middle. I feel like the order of these girls is going to matter. Lulu in the middle. Reaching out her left arm, Lulu pulled Lily close to her, feeling more reassured. Lulu then reached out her right arm to pull Lala. So, Lulu, Lily, Lala. Got it. Like reverse alphabetical. But she couldn't find Lala's hand no matter how much she felt about in the fog. Lulu spun to look to her right, and her jaw dropped. A pale woman with long hair, black eyes, and an abnormally wide smile stared right at her. Lily, on the other hand, was looking straight ahead of her, the terrifying sight of her friend Lala hanging from the trees together with many others. The bad 3 girls who decided to leave their homes to explore the mysterious mountain got punished dearly. Live alone by a hillside. Sorcerer used his powers to create 5 colored spirits, the blue, yellow, red, purple, and green. They filled his dull and lonely life with color, and he was more joyful again. There was a group of royalty in the country. They were no smarter than anyone, but held their noses high and snobbish. They feared the power of dark magic, that it would take away their positions. So they sent many guards to patrol the villages. Anybody caught with the use of dark magic were to be locked up immediately. Upon hearing the news, the sorcerer was shocked, but most of all he worried for the colored spirits he had grown close with. In a panicked state, he created 5 colored bottles and hurriedly placed them in different... 5 colored bottles and hurriedly placed them into different bottles. Blue spirit into the red bottle, yellow spirit into the green bottle, red spirit in the yellow bottle, purple spirit in the blue bottle, green spirit in the purple bottle. With a quick change of clothes, the sorcerer grabbed the 5 bottles with him, abandoned his home, setting off on a new journey disguised as a wine merchant. Okay. She avoided. So we gotta go pick up those matcha. A wooden toy resembling a lovebird with what looks like a cut on one of its cheeks made it unique, but the question is, was the scar given or received? Angel doll. The doll was a gift from Renee's mother. Both wings had fallen off, and one of them was lost way back before her parents were alive. Okay, future reference. We can hide there. Renee doll, a custom-made doll that looks like Renee. So I'm sure that those books are going to come into play with some puzzle later. Stop. Okay, you went somewhere else. Where? Let's just go... Let's go away from that thing for a little bit. Can I pick up the bottle now? Seems like no. Let me just make sure. Yeah, spaces interact. Wanted to make sure there wasn't a different button for like pick up. It seems like I should be able to pick them up. Maybe I just can't get them till later. Renee's bedroom, I was in here. Let's keep going this way. Room of mirrors. Okay. Green bottle. Grandma sleeps in the attic. I shouldn't disturb her. Why did Grandma sleep in the attic? Yeah, I need to be able to pick up the bottles. I mean, really, I just want to go... Oh, those are the dolls. I'm gonna have to rearrange those at some point. No, no! Alright, we're in the living room and there's a bathroom in here. Hide there. There's another one of the bottles. And the bathroom. Oh no. Go away. I'm not here. Okay. So it appears like there's absolutely nothing of use in the bathroom. And she's right over there somewhere. So I need to get to the storeroom and the toilet are the only two places I haven't been. Is this? No, this is not one. Come on. I need to get her out of there. Ooh. Got a cup. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, there she goes. Is she gonna chase me in here? She is. She's fast. Okay, I'm gonna make some notes here. Grab a pen and pencil, or pen and whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write on a pencil with a pen. That's totally what I said. Okay. Sorcerer created 5. Blah blah blah. Keeper royalty. Blah 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 blah. Okay. And green in purple. If you want to see some beautiful handwriting, there you go. That's some good stuff. My kindergarten teacher said I had beautiful handwriting, and it hasn't really progressed since then. Okay, and I might as well, while I'm here, take a note on the other book, the Book of 3. All right, so I want to make sure I had the order right, because it was Lulu, Lily, Lala, but they like twisted around. So Lulu's in the middle. We know that. And Lily's to her left. Oh, so I messed that up. Lulu was in the middle. Lily's to her left, so that Lala has to be to the right, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, we've got all that down. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with all that. And then we have Grandma's note. We need 2 drops of blue, which means we need... First, we need to find the purple bottle. Where was the purple bottle? I've seen most of these bottles now. I just gonna have to make notes of where those are too. Someone's bedroom. Did I get lucky? Alright. 2 drops of blue. We need 2 drops of red. Red is in blue. Now is that... I'm hoping that that's a purple bottle, not a blue bottle. So now I need to find the blue bottle. That's... Okay, well, that's what that does. So you interact with that and you shatter your bottle. So we have to start over. 2 drops of blue. Blue is in... you know, let me just... While I'm over here. That should be it. Then give the big shelf in the living room a knock. After I give this to the dolls. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Alright, we need to go to the living room. I mean, that's a big shelf. Okay, so I must have screwed something up, so I'm going to circle back and try again, and we'll get back to this. Alright, I think I got it now. I misread what I wrote. I did it backwards. Yeah. The room's back that way. I wrote down blue in red, but I was reading it as red in... don't ask. I got it backwards. Nothing happened. Wonder if I have to rearrange the dolls? Can I rearrange the dolls? Yes, I can rearrange the dolls. Which one's which? Oh. Oh. Oh, the creepy smile was on the right. That should give me enough information to work with. Alright, so like this thing should be over here, but I can't move it. So this thing's definitely moving, looking left, and then I don't know which of these you describe as jaw dropped open. I'm gonna say this is jaw dropped open, so you're staring right and you're staring straight ahead. Let's go with that. This thing should be, unless it's your left. Maybe from their perspective. I'm thinking my perspective, but that should be from their perspective. So that thing is looking left. So you need to look right and you need to look straight ahead. Hey, we got it. Why is there a secret passage in the house? What is Grandma? Whoa, what is that? It's saved, which makes me question. I don't like that. Basement map, an old piece of paper tinged with yellow. There's a basement in this house now. Hand mirror. Pretty looking hand mirror that was broken by Renee. Her grandmother took it away thereafter. I don't like mirrors. Alright, what's... Ooh, this is creepy. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm just going to, let's see. Let's, boop, boop, boop. I'm just taking a screenshot of that and gonna dump it in good old Microsoft Paint. Now I get it. All right, I'm in a room with 3 doors. Oh, get away, get away, get away. Probably means I need to go down through here. Which gets me to a room with 2 doors. No, which doesn't actually get me anywhere, does it? Let's go back up. 3rd door will take me... nope. I need to... I think I need to do these in order. Let's start back at the beginning. I think this is the beginning. Yes, okay. So, first, we need to not get grabbed by the scary arm. I don't know... No, I did something wrong. Something's not right. What am I doing? There's an order to this. This is the room of 3. Okay. So if I enter that first one, I apparently just screwed it up the first time. I don't even know. The Book of the Awakening. Excuse me. The Book of the Awakening. Chapter 2. The possessed, often residing in objects that belong to the family, will be cursed to only walk at night, guarding the residence of its own family. They are referred to as Noctambulant spirits. If an outsider is seen in possession of anything that belongs to the family or have invaded into the premises, it will do whatever means to remove them. A few case studies have been collected in relation to Noctambulant spirits. A huge chunk of the section are a description of the case studies. This book, why is it here? There's something else in the box. Paper charm, a diamond-shaped charm. It is filled with mysterious, unreadable words scribbled in a specific pattern. This charm and the book. I've seen them before. The book was in Mommy's study room, and the charm was illustrated in the book too. I didn't want to remember that again. From what is written in the book, Becky is possessed by something to protect its family, and that they go after outsiders who are not part of the family. This is only the second part. Where's the first part? Perhaps Grandma knows about it. After all, it's all hidden here in this secret basement. Maybe I could find more answers in Grandma's room. That sounds sketchy, little girl. What was that? Why did it jiggle? There's spooky smoke coming from Grandma's room. A strong smell of ointment. To smell Grandma always have on her. I have to be quiet so as not to wake her. She's got a big old ladder. Chapter 1. Creation of a voodoo doll, otherwise known as the act of voodoo, is curse one performs to disrupt the natural flow of life. A ritual sought after by many, voodoo is believed to have the power to bring one back from the dead. Voodoo requires a body for the spirit to return to, and a human medium to act as a pathway for the dead spirit to return back to the human realm. The human medium is to also create an object of personal attachment to direct the spirit's memory to it. By a few case studies, it is also noted that the ones brought back to life are never truly the same again. I wonder... I don't know. Is the little girl dead? The act of voodoo is considered to be sacrilegious even in the world of dark arts. The medium, acting as the pathway for the dead to pass through the realms, gives up their own pathway out of the human realm after death. As a result, the medium will be trapped forever, residing in an earthly object bound to serve the family they belong to. So after bringing one back in a different form, the user gets cursed to become a Noctambulant spirit after they die. Is that Mom? And we died in the car crash and she brought us back? Who knows? I don't know. Let's go up this ladder. Grandma's diary. February 4th, 2004. Korea is still extremely distraught from the incident. It has been a whole year, and even I cannot say I am not still very much affected by the loss of my very own granddaughter. Called it! Nedrick looks very stressed whenever I go over, so I'm trying to give them space. Korea's been writing once in a while to me, but this particular letter today was strange. She seemed hopeful and happy. I hope this will finally be heading in the right direction. I hope my sweet daughter will finally be back to how she was before. June 6th. There's been no letter ever since. I'm still writing to them, but they've not gotten back to me. Maybe after sending that letter they went on a trip. It's all for the better. April 4, 2005. Everything happened way too fast. The news of the passing of my daughter and my son-in-law arrived just before dawn. That was not the only thing that I was informed of. I was told to fetch their child, my granddaughter, as I'm the only next of kin left. How? I'm still unable to come to terms with what is happening. However, I must attend the funeral and I must find out what has been going on. April 7, 2005. I have fetched my granddaughter. It was my little Renee indeed, but at the same time it did not seem to be her. She did not recognize me. And I can only play along until I find everything out about this. My dear Carrie, what on earth happened? I cannot believe my daughter is gone just like this. Let's see. Next night, April 8th. Last night, something very, very unusual happened. I had gifted Renee a lot of dolls, seeing how much she liked them. When I went out for a glass of water, one of the bigger dolls was walking about. However, it did not do anything to me. Regardless, this is too strange. I have to keep Renee to her bedroom at night until I find out. About everything. Then the 24th. The police arrived today. They're here to return to me the remaining properties they had taken from Curry and Nedrick's household for investigation. One of them was an old red book with parts of it torn out. After reading it tonight, I found out that the doll was Curry, my beloved daughter. She's still here. I've also found out why my granddaughter is alive now. Curry did something unforgivable. Oh, how much pain she must be going through to resort to this. I still have to keep Renee in her room until I find the remaining sections of the book. I'll have to look through the book again. So it's true that Becky is mommy. And Grandma knew all along. Is that why she kept Becky around? Why does she still have me here? Even though she knows that I'm not her real granddaughter. Even though I'm an outsider. I'm not supposed to be out of my room this late. I need to get back to my room before Grandma wakes up. There's a broken mirror there. Something is coming. I need to hide. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's gonna stick its face under the bed. It's Grandma. Grandma! Renee, what are you doing under the bed? Cough. You, Cough, haven't left your room, have you? No, I was here all the while. I was just feeling afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of, my sweet little girl. Is that really true, Grandma? Of course, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Cough, cough. Did you really not leave your room, Renee? Yeah, leave your room, Renee? I did not. Alright then, Cough. Grandma's feeling a little under the weather, so I must be muddle-headed. I'll be heading back to bed. You should go back to sleep, too. Wait, Grandma? What is it, Renee? Do you think I'm loved? Of course, my sweet little girl. Why are you asking such silly questions? Alright, good night, Grandma. Good night. Mommy chased me because I'm an outsider. Grandma came here so quickly, she must have not been chased. Because they are family. Are you adopted? And I am not. Grandma lied. She doesn't see me as her so there's three choices here. She doesn't see me as her family. No. But I'm sure she loves me. She's hiding something. Alright, so we're talking about Grandma. She's not the first one. Either I'm sure she loves me, or she's hiding something. I mean, obviously she's hiding something. Let's go with but I'm sure she loves me. Grandma knew about me all this time, but still allowed me to be here. She locked me up in the room every night to keep me safe. How could I have doubted her? Mommy told me too that I'm always family and always loved. What I need to do now is believe in them and not make Grandma troubled anymore. That torn section of the book that Grandma didn't have, I know where it is. I knew all along. I need to get to my playroom. Oh, they were in her or something? To release the trapped Noctambulant spirit, simply soak the charm in unclean water thoroughly. Water turns unclean when touched by other spirits. To release the trapped Noctambulant spirit, simply soak the charm, which is that little piece of paper, I think, in unclean water thoroughly. Water turns unclean when touched by other spirits. When the incantations on the charm are smudged and corrupted, the charm will then be needed to be placed anywhere on the object of which the soul is trapped, and the ritual is complete. It is noted that the water used to soak the charm will start to corrupt. It starts the moment it comes into contact with a charm, and it is extremely dangerous for humans. Saturate the water with salt and dispose of it after the ritual is done. Unclean water. Where can I find water? I need you for anything? There are. Okay, there's a bathroom over this way. I mean, that's a sink. That's a storeroom. And there's a lot of water around here. I don't know what water exactly you're looking for here. That's a sink. Go to that bathroom, I guess. Take it into the bathtub. The once lifeless paper charm, now after being soaked in the bathtub, gives off an ominous energy, not to give but to take away. Now I just need to go back to the doll room to wait for Becky. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, Mommy. I've done it. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room filled with notes and studies on how to get back her daughter. The book had all the information. Ones that will take everything from me. I was so scared that would happen. I had to do what had to be done. And so I hid it in something precious. I brought it everywhere with me. Even back at the funeral, I was hurt and scared. I had to keep the doll with me just in case. Renee, let's go home. Those kind words of Grandma, they warmed me up. It was foolish of me to be held up by silly thoughts. Mommy and now Grandma, they care about me. And I have to do this for them. I always hated mirrors because they reminded me of what I am not. But now I'm not afraid anymore. It's a new morning and a new beginning. This is the real beginning. All right. I'm really curious. Two things. What happens when she grabs you? Because I never actually let her grab me, so I'm going to see what happens there. And the choice you had, three choices of she doesn't see me as one of her family, they love me, they're hiding something. I want to see if that mattered. So, quick spoiler alert, I'm going to do the other two endings. If you want to pick this game up and see those for yourself, then don't watch the next couple of minutes. I'll have it timestamped so you can skip past it if you want. At my end review, I'll talk about some overall thoughts on them, but I won't spoil specifics of the other two endings. Alright, we're going to go with she's hiding something this time. Not telling me about mommy and keeping everything in the secret basement. She must be planning something, otherwise she wouldn't lie like that. Does Grandma not want me to? I just wanted a family and to be loved. I want to be with my family. I have to do something. Mommy's doing this all because she wants to protect her family. What can I do to make her not do that? I have to get to my playroom first. I'm being chased because this belongs to the family. So I need to get rid of this doll. Huh. Maybe I can burn it? Seems, okay. Assuming we do that either in the kitchen or the living room. There's a fireplace. Now I need to soak the charm in water. The charm is sinking to the bottom. The water is turning red and it looks like blood. Now that the water is corrupted, I just need a cup to collect it. Okay, so we go back to the kitchen and collect this corrupted water. What are we doing with this, little girl? Why did we burn our favorite doll? I'm glad I went with the other ending. This seems bad. Now to Grandma's room, and all this will go away. What is this little girl going to do with this corrupted blood water? Alright, we're at Grandma's room. What are we doing here? Thud. Just kill Grandma? I have succeeded. Now nobody can harm me. Nobody can stop me from what I deserve. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room filled with notes and studies on how to get back her daughter. Daddy went out of room. The two of them are shouting again in the living room. And then they go away back to their room. The usual thing. Except this time I knew why. They got strangely quiet after a while. I don't usually peek because I was scared. But that time, I knew instantly what to do. The book had all the information. Ones that will take everything from me. I was so scared that would happen. I had to do what had to be done. And now, I've done it. I've finally gotten what I wanted. Mommy, Daddy, let's always be together. We will always be family. Alright. Yeah, that was a way worse and creepier ending than the first one. So did she kill Grandma to bring back Dad? I guess. I'm a little not clear on that one. I think that's the gist of it though. Alright, last one. She doesn't see me as her family. After all, it is all my fault. Mommy will not attack anything she sees as family. If I wasn't around, everyone will be happy and Grandma will be happy too. That torn section of the book that Grandma didn't have, I know where it is. I knew all along. I need to get to my playroom. Unclean water. Where can I find water? Oh, are we just gonna drink the bathwater this time? Okay. What are we gonna do with it? Just slap it on our forehead. What is that even gonna do? Now it is all over. Nobody will be troubled anymore. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room filled with notes and studies on how to get back her daughter. Father saw me. He was never really happy whenever he saw me. Wow. I never expected that he thought that of me all this time. You are not my daughter. Those words pierced me, hitting somewhere in a void inside me I never knew existed. I had to do what had to be done, but I knew at the back of my head that nothing in this world was meant for me. Not parents, not love. Not the name, not the toys. It was meant for Renee. Yeah, creepy. And that's why I deserve to have everything taken away from me. And that was by far the most depressing ending. Wow. Okay, so that makes a little more sense. The flashbacks that she was seeing with seeing that was after she was brought back. She was brought back and then she was seeing the notes of how she was brought back, and that's why mom and dad were fighting, because the dad was like, this thing's not our daughter, blah blah blah. So she wrote those pages out so that she couldn't be undone. Yeah, that's something. Last but not least, I just want to see what happens if you get grabbed. Hello? Yep, here we are. Looks like we have hearts. I also got dumped in the storeroom, so let's see what happens if we get grabbed 3 more times, I guess. Okay, just goes to a game over. Alright, so that is Noctambulant. I gotta say, of all the games I've done for this series, this is my favorite by far. I love the animation style. Like, If you've watched enough of these, you know I'm a sucker for an interesting art style, and this game is beautiful. I love it. The music is pretty simple and repetitive, but it fits. It's nice. It's a nice backdrop. It works. The game does a very good job of, it has this cutesy art style, but still is creepy, which is very cool. Also, no jump scares. Jump scares are okay, but I absolutely love when a horror game just does not use them. I just love when a game is able to make a creepy atmosphere without having to rely on jump scares. I just feel like they're cheap and low effort, so I appreciate when a horror game doesn't have them. Gameplay's great. I didn't run into any bugs. Plays well. The puzzles were all pretty good. Just had to take notes and figure out, okay, this bottle, that kind of stuff. Nothing was too hard, but it didn't need to be hard. This didn't need to be like a super hard puzzler. It was just like a cute, interesting, creepy story. The story was excellent, very well told. I was interested enough in it that I went and immediately did the next two endings. I really wanted to see what the other two endings were, and doing all three endings, you get the full picture of what actually is going on. Like, I didn't fully understand that, spoilers, in case you didn't watch all the endings. I didn't fully understand that the flashback she was having of when her parents were arguing was after she had died and they resurrected her. I guess that probably should have been obvious, but for some reason it just didn't click with me until that final ending, with the father saying, "You're not my daughter." Then that clicked. I'm like, oh, okay, these memories are, she got brought back, and then the parents were fighting, which is why she ripped the pages out, because she knew what she was and she didn't want to be undone or destroyed or whatever. So yeah, excellent story, great storytelling. The gameplay was great. I have no complaints about this game. This game was excellent. So the usual, was it worth it? Would I play it again? And overall, was it worth it? Absolutely. $4.99, definitely. I've got no problem with that price point. This game is great. Honestly, it could ask for more. If this game was like $8.99, I'd still say it's a good value. I might have to change up the second thing I usually go with, because I usually go with would I play it again. But honestly, a lot of these games, they're story driven, and you play a story driven game once, then that's typically it. So I'm gonna change that. Instead of would I play it again, would I recommend it? And yes, I highly recommend this game. I really enjoyed it. For $5, I would definitely recommend picking it up and playing it. And overall thoughts, I mean, I've been going on and on at this point about how much I like this game, so I absolutely love this game. It was great. 2 thumbs up. Great job. I honestly wish more of the games that I found in the $5 and under category were like this. There's a whole lot of hentai stuff, and then a lot of like just really bad, poorly put together horror games. This was a nice change of pace to, play a game and afterwards be like, wow, I really liked that game. So that is it for Cheap Game Review this week. I am Monkey of Chaos. If you enjoyed this, please hit those like and subscribe buttons. We look at a new game every week. Most of the time they're not this good, but they're fun. Or at least I have fun with them. Maybe the game itself isn't fun, but who knows, maybe next week we'll get something this good again. Doubt it, but we can hope. That is it for now. I am Monkey of Chaos. I'll catch you next time. Later.